Hey guys, Crafters here, and today we're going to be quickly talking about the new update for Escape from Tarkov and Escape from Tarkov Arena. We have the new Arena integration into regular Tarkov, so now they are kind of like one game, except still two separate games, but kind of still one. So let's quickly talk about what the heck is going on with these two games here becoming one. All right, so they're going to add they added player synchronization of the game profile between both the games, so your character is going to be the same character, unified character level, unified reputation for the ref trader, which they just added, and we'll be talking about that in just a minute. I don't know what the heck just happened right there. So yeah, there's now going to be quests in Arena, and in EFT related to Arena. The charisma skill impact is going to be, you're going to be able to level up your charisma in Arena, it does appear. And that's going to be used for commission fees, which we'll be talking about in just a second here. And your skill and weapon mastery for if you care about leveling up your weapons and the skill for each of those specific weapons. So now when you reset your profile, it'll reset your profile for both EFT and Arena, but it will not reset your PvE. That'll be available later, according to the patch notes here. So progress that does not reset when resetting the profile in Arena includes the player rank, your ARP value, which is kind of like your ranked rank, and status of unlocked presets. I don't know why it won't reset your player rank, though. We'll see how that is, because it seems like that's kind of the point of resetting a profile, but we'll see. We'll see how that works. They did add the new trader Ref into Arena. Ref provides unique services of transferring items from EFT Arena to Escape from Tarkov, including rubles, GP coins, and the new Lega medals, which is a new item as well that they just added in. Daily transfer limits will be applied, though, so it's going to be a certain amount you can do per day, which makes sense. The transfer fees is going to be a 20% transfer fee for all rubles, which is actually, in my opinion, kind of crazy. But I understand, obviously, as you don't want to have to be able to, transfer too much. There's obviously going to be some fees along with that. There's going to be, if you transfer an item, which I believe you can only do GP coins and the Lega medals, it's going to charge you a fee for 5% of the item's value. And then the fees are reduced by your charisma skill, which we just talked about up there a second ago. You can level up your charisma through Arena as well. So the higher charisma you have, the less the fee is going to be when transferring stuff from Arena to EFT. All right, so then the items will be sent to you upon logging into the other game when you transfer, vice versa. All right, so they're going to be adding new quests. So initially, the trader is going to be locked, similar to how Jaeger is locked behind a quest line as well in the beginning of the wipe. Ref is going to be locked behind a skier task called Easy Money Part 1. As of recording this video, the game is not up yet. The update is still being applied, so we do not know what is in this quest. We'll see here very shortly what it is. I'm assuming it's not too hard, or it's arena-based. It might be arena-based, which could be kind of cool. So some tasks in the quest chain are completed in Arena. So there we go. That just answers our questions. There will be some Arena tasks in there as well, so you get to go hop into the Arena and go play some tasks in there. All tasks can be accepted only in EFT, and rewards will be claimed in EFT as well. I'm not going to lie, I'm not a huge fan of that. I want to be able to accept those quests in Arena, especially because then you got to kind of exit the game, go into another game, accept the quest, go back and exit the game, go and enter another game. That seems kind of like a hassle. I think you should be able to accept those quests in Arena as well, especially since the characters are connected. So there's going to be new operational tasks, which are daily tasks, 3 dailies and 1 weekly. For Arena, so now Arena has its own dailies and its weekly tasks as well, which is going to be cool. Give you something to kind of work for in Arena as well, which is something we've been really wanting. So there's going to be elimination tasks similar to like the eliminating scavs, eliminating bosses. There's going to be match victories, so winning under various conditions, and round victories, winning under various conditions. Rewards for completing the tasks will include rubles, GP coins, trader reputation, and the Lega medals, which is one of the new items they just added for, which we'll be talking about in a minute here, actually. So the task limits, separate task limits in EFT Arena are independent of EFT limits. Task replacement is available at a lower cost compared to EFT. That makes sense. Reward type and size depend on the task difficulty, which in turn depends on character level and task conditions. So similar to how the daily tasks in EFT are really easy and not hard, and then they don't give you much when you're first starting up. When you get higher in level, I think it's like level 45 or 46, they really bump up in difficulty, but they also really bump up in rewards as well. There's going to be a stash in EFT Arena. This is going to be weird for me. Oops. This is going to be weird. A stash in Arena. I don't really know what you're going to be putting in your stash in Arena other than GP coins and the Lega medals. We'll see how that works. It's going to be 10 by 300. It's going to be available in the tabs on the career screen in the services tab with the new trader. I don't know what that's going to be used for other than GP coins and Lega and maybe rubles as well. We'll see how that works. Interface, there's going to be a tasks tab added with progression, outside matches. Tasks tab will be with the new trader on the career screen, and during matches, tasks tab will be on the character screen assessed by pressing the tab. Okay, so changes. Shootout 2x2 and 3x3 have been disabled, but they're still available in custom matches for further development. They're going to keep on working on those. So that's good that they're working on those. I wasn't a huge fan of those modes either way. I thought they were kind of boring. So good that they took them out and they're reworking them, except for in custom matches. So now on to our regular EFT here, introducing Ref. To unlock him, you must complete Easy Money Part 1. The trader will not be available or visible in PvE mode. This is interesting, actually. But we'll see if they'll actually, excuse me, add him into PvE mode. Ref's inventory is going to have well-modified weapons, rare weapon mods, rare armor plates, helmets, and backpacks, packs of rare ammunition. This is a big one for me. This is huge. Containers, aka key tools, medical cases, and grenade cases, etc. Useful crafting and hideout building items. So I'm assuming he's going to also add like some of those labs ones that you can only go to labs for. Those ones that a lot of people complain about. At least a lot of people in my Twitch chat do complain about not being able to find those items. I'm assuming he might add some of those in, but we'll see. The signal pistols and the charges. I'm assuming maybe he'll add in those DSF flares. Would be kind of cool because I haven't found one of those in 2 or 3 wipes. But I know they still are in the game because I see people using them. But that would be really cool if it was something like that. Keys to rooms of fallen arena gladiators. I'm assuming these are going to be some really freaking good keys. So that'll be interesting to see here how we can get those keys and where they actually go to, actually. That'd be kind of cool because I'm wondering where they'll actually go to, because most of the keys in the game are, most of the rooms, I guess there's a few rooms in the game that are still locked that don't really have anything behind them that we know of. Most items are going to be sold for GP coins, the rare items, and barter. There'll be rare and valuable items can be bartered for the Lega medals obtained for difficult operational tasks in Arena. And you can ref purchases, ammo, weapons, and weapon mods. Purchase price increases with his trader reputation. So items, service transfer, rubles, GP coins, and Lega going from EFT to Arena. I'm not sure if you can buy anything in Arena with GP or Lega medals. We'll see though. Daily transfer limit supply. The transfer fee, this is interesting though. So going from EFT to Arena has less of a fee. That's interesting. And then items, so yeah, this is 10% fee for transferring rubles, 5% for the item's value, and then fees are obviously reduced with the charisma skill and loyalty level of the trader. Transfer from EFT Arena is transfer from EFT to EFT Arena is unavailable until the trader is unlocked. This makes sense. Transfer from EFT Arena to EFT is always available. Okay. Transfers from EFT Arena items appeared in EFT through the messaging system. The new items, there's a new Arena armband called the Champion's Mark. There is a new melee weapon called the APOC Tactical Wasteland Gladius. And then the Theta Secure Container has been added as well. So that so there was a quest line they were talking about in the Tarkov TV. I didn't know if they'd add that right away, but there was a whole quest line they talked about, which ended with the new Theta Secure Container. So it appears that they've added that entire quest line in, I would assume, which is super cool. So more content, more quests to work with. I'm excited for that. Changes: GP coins now stack up to 20. GP coin value has been decreased to 7,500 rubles. GP coins cannot be sold to fence or other traders. GP coins cannot be listed on the flea market. This is a big one because I know those last night those GP coins really boosted in price once they announced that this change was coming today. So that is interesting actually. Actually, it's expected, but interesting. GP coins cannot be dropped in raid if they're not found in raid. Items previously bartered for GP coins with the other traders have moved to ref, including those locked behind quests. Increased personal trader item limits by 20% for Edge of Darkness and Unheard Edition owners who upgraded from Edge of Darkness. Okay. And added the profile badge and nickname color customization for relevant editions. This is for the Unheard and the Edge of Darkness edition. Not really related to what we're talking about today, but you can. It appears you can kind of switch your name back from blue to yellow if you want, if you're an Unheard gamer. So yeah. So that's the patch notes for today, guys. I, for one, am actually really excited for this update. I am really excited to get into the arena a little bit. This is one of the updates I've been looking forward to for a little bit now because I felt there was really no reason to grind arena. And now this kind of gives us a reason to play arena because it kind of helps your EFT profile. There's going to be obviously the Lega medals and then the GP coins we can grind for, which can actually give us stuff in EFT as well. This was something I was excited for. I wanted to see arena kind of get this update to kind of help boost arena up a little bit, make it more playable. So yeah. So guys, that's going to be it for this video today. We'll be playing this update later today over on Twitch, twitch.tv/CallACrafter0. Would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this kind of video, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day today. Go enjoy arena, guys. Have some fun.